Earlier this week, President Zuma released the presidency's 20-year review. He dedicated the review in honor of the founding father of our democracy, President Mandela. In celebration of the life of Tata Madiba, it is fitting that we mark this occasion by reflecting on what has been achieved and how the country has changed over the past 20 years. Fundamentally, the review reflects on how the country has progressed in realizing the objectives it sets itself in 1994. For this reason, the review is packed with facts and figures and highlights the increased emphasis that the government has placed on evidence-based policy making and monitoring and evaluation over the past 5 years. It is an honest and frank analysis of what we have achieved. And as the President said earlier this week, where the facts indicate that we have challenges and have made mistakes, we say so ourselves. Ladies and gentlemen, that is part of the reason why we are here today. As government, we expect each and every South African to robustly participate in discussing this review and how we will ensure a better future for all of us. Therefore, today is not about speeches, but about interactive discussions about where we have come from and where you, as young students, young adults, see our beautiful country in the next 20 years. But more importantly, it is about you developing partnership with government, a brighter future for yourselves, and the future of all our families. Apartheid spatial planning consigned the majority of South Africans to live in areas far away from places of work. As a result of this, I'm sure that most of you still travel some distance from your townships to attend this institution of higher learning. The advent of democracy in 1994 ushered in a new social order. However, our democratic government inherited a racially differentiated education system with 19 departments of education, each maintaining different standards and administering its own examinations. There was also a huge backlog in public school infrastructure. There were not enough classrooms, and most black schools did not have libraries, laboratories, sports fields, or access to water, electricity, and sanitation. Very few African children benefited from early childhood development services. To this end, democracy has brought many freedoms and rights which were not there before 1994. In 1994, we embarked on an ambitious project of democratic nation building and socio-economic transformation. 20 years later, a markedly different and much better place to live in, as South Africans, we can indeed be proud of and inspired by the achievements of our young democracy. It is therefore, ladies and gentlemen, in your hands to better your education, to focus on these critical skills which we need for our economy, because this economy will depend on you going forward. Thank you very much.